I am a huge fan of Mega Evolution. It's basically Game Freak's way of revising old and even some new Pokemon to make them even better than before. What's not to love about that? Whether it be design wise or stat wise, the Pokemon Mega Evolving is getting an upgrade. Or so they say. Now, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Mega Evolution, and since there's currently only 48 of them in the game, I could barely find 10 of them that I truly believe to be that bad. Hell, even finding 5 of them was a stretch. So, I welcome you to my top 5 list of worst Pokemon Mega Evolutions. Starting at number 5, we actually have the only Generation 5 Pokemon to obtain a Mega so far, Aerodactyl. When it was first announced, I tried being optimistic. Its design was an improvement on the last one, and it gained a fairy typing upon Mega Evolving. And then, you take a look at its brand new ability. Is it Pixelate? Does it keep Regenerator? No. Healer. Mega Aerodactyl gets the ability Healer. What does that do exactly? Sometimes heals an ally's status condition. Oh, only sometimes? Mega Aerodactyl gains 40 base stats in its physical and special defense and the last 20 into special attack, and I feel as if this Pokemon was only made for double battling like VGC, but even then, nobody really uses it there. It had a lot of potential, and that was just wasted because Game Freak decided they'd give it a terrible ability. I'm sorry, Aerodactyl. Taking 4th place is Mega Houndoom. I will admit, this may be a bit more biased than others just because I've never really liked Houndoom, but it is really similar to Aerodactyl in a way. While I enjoy the idea of it trying to become more defensive, gaining a whopping 40 base stat total onto its already low 50, it doesn't really do Houndoom any justice. Yeah, sure, he can take physical hits better, but his typing wasn't really made for him to take physical hits. With him being weak to fighting, rock, and ground, which are some of the most physically offensive types in the game, the buff seems pointless as he'll most likely get one-shot anyway. But if they really wanted to make him bulky, they should have at least given him Intimidate rather than Solar Power, which is a god-awful ability, I might add. For those that don't know, it raises your special attack by 50%, kinda like Choice Specs, but you have to be in the sun, which got nerfed this generation, and it takes away 1/8 of your health after every turn, so after raising his defense, being adamant about it living longer, they give it an ability that will knock it out in 8 turns anyway? Seems a little counterproductive to me. I feel as if they should have worried about how Houndoom works offensively. They bumped his speed from 95 to 115, and his special attack from 110 to 140, which is good, but if you look at some other Mega Evolutions, that's really subpar. For example, Mega Lopunny gains 60 base stats into attack and 30 into speed upon Mega Evolving, as well as gaining the fighting typing, learning the move High Jump Kick, and now has the ability Scrappy, which lets it hit ghost types, meaning it can High Jump Kick freely. That's how you turn a bad Pokemon good. I'm honestly just really disappointed in Mega Houndoom. Its design is the only thing it really has going for it. Oh dear, where do I even begin? At number 3, we got Mega Aerodactyl. I guess we should start by tackling his appearance. The guy grows spikes or something, that's really it. His design isn't the worst out of the Mega Evolutions, but it's like not good at all. Either way, upon Mega Evolving, Aerodactyl gains access to one of the newest abilities in the game, Tough Claws. It powers up moves that make direct contact by 33%. Okay, I get it. You want to promote one of your new abilities by giving them to Mega Evolutions. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm surprised Mawile wasn't doomed to having Strong Jaw. Staying on topic though, you could have at least helped Aerodactyl out by giving him moves to actually make good use of his new ability. His best stab flying move that will take advantage of his high attack stat and the Tough Claws boost is Aerial Ace, or you could run Fly if you want to use a 2-turn move that could possibly miss. And his best stab rock move is Stone Edge. Let's not talk about that. I will be fair, there aren't really that many moves they could give Aerodactyl without making him super overpowered. They could easily give him Brave Bird or Head Smash, yes, but then there would be less of a point to the Mega Evolution. Regular Aerodactyl gets the ability Rock Head, which stops you from taking recoil damage from moves. Just slap a Choice Band on that bad boy and you've got an amazing revenge killer. I know not all Pokemon are meant to be amazing, but this is a Mega Evolution. I personally think Strong Jaw would have been a better ability for Mega Aerodactyl. It boosts the power of biting moves by 50%, essentially putting a Choice Band on them. Yeah, sure, his Stone Edge and Air Lace would be weakened, but honestly it fits his design better, and he has good coverage moves which will become even stronger. Taking the second spot, we have a tie. Well, because they're essentially the same thing. Mega Latios and Mega Latias. Don't get me wrong, I adore the Eon twins, but they seriously got fucked over by whoever designed their Mega Evolution. The only real way you can tell them apart is by looking at their eyes. Seriously, the design for them is pretty neat, I can dig it, it's just the colors. Yeah, we get it, red and blue makes purple, but was that really necessary? You could have kept them their original colors and made their shinies different shades of purple so you could at least tell them apart, rather than that horrific green color. Other than that though, their types, abilities stayed the same, and they gained a little bit of stats and everything except HP and speed. I think they're a lot of fun to use, although Latios is much better in my opinion since he now has a high enough attack stat to where if he uses Dragon Dance, it's actually scary. Anyway, let's move on to number 1. Taking the number 1 slot for the worst Mega Evolutions is Mega Mewtwo X. Firstly, I'm not a big fan of legendary Mega Evolutions, but that's probably just my inner hipster talking. If I were to make an ugliest Pokemon list, Mewtwo X would be high up there. Its feet are disgusting, its arms look like armbands, its fingers don't look like balls now, which, oh wait, that's, I guess that's a good thing. Oh, wait, Scrafty has ball hand fingers too, never mind, that's a bad thing. His tail looks like how a cat's would go up when it's pissed off. I don't see how this thing could be appealing to anyone. Its ability is Steadfast, which is just completely random. Like, what does that even do? It raises speed when flinched. I mean, I guess it isn't terrible. Mewtwo X also gains the fighting typing, which is fancy because it makes him more of a physical attacking Pokemon, which is the counterpart being mainly special. Too bad its ugly design ruins that completely. This is a Mega Evolution for Mewtwo you're designing him. Make him look badass, not stupid. Okay, we're done here. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed, be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and check me out on all these different social media things that are on screen right now. Seriously, follow me on Instagram, I'm trying to get 10,000 followers. The links are down below also. And if you'd like, you can let me know which Mega Evolutions you believe are the worst and for what reason in the comments down below. I have a lot of fun making content like this, so your continued support is greatly appreciated. See you next time.